Hey everybody, welcome to another daily Video Devo. Rene here, and I'm back in South Lake Tahoe, my old stomping grounds, but I'm standing in the ruins of a place that I have never seen. In all the years that I lived up here, I actually never saw the spot that I'm in right now. Very few tourists do. It's kind of hidden away, but in its day, this was the main attraction at South Lake Tahoe. I'm standing in the ruins of the very first casino that was ever built here up at Lake Tahoe. This existed well over 100 years ago. These are the ruins that you see around me of a casino that was once palatial. It was outfitted with the very latest in technology, electric lights. It had artwork that was brought over from Europe, elaborate gilded mirrors. And I want to show you something. In the distance, you're going to see the ruins of something that was brand new in its day. You can see the bakery behind me. Those are the ruins of a brick oven that was the latest thing brought over from Europe for baking the finest baked goods. This was the place to come to in South Lake Tahoe, partly because it was so fancy, but partly because it was a casino. Now, gambling was illegal in those days, but the sheriff was all the way down in what was then known as Hangtown. Now we call it Placerville. And when lookouts spotted the sheriff coming up, they quickly disguised all the gambling tables. So when the sheriff got here, he saw a bunch of innocent people sipping lemonade. As soon as the sheriff was gone, it turned back into a casino again. But the reason I wanted to bring you here is every time I'm in the ruins of a place that was once palatial, I'm reminded of the words of Jesus Christ in Matthew chapter 7, verse 24. It's at the end of the famous Sermon on the Mount, where Jesus says, "The wise person who hears my words and applies them to their lives, that person is like a man who built his house on the rock." And by that he meant when you build your house on a firm foundation, it's built to last. It's going to last the storms of life. There are so many people in our world today who sadly build their houses on foundations that are not going to last. Foundations of status, foundations of earthly wealth, foundations of recognition, foundations of peer approval. Those foundations aren't going to last. But when we build our house on the foundation of God's word, then our lives are going to have meaning, going to have purpose, and we're going to have an inheritance kept in heaven for us. So you don't want your life to end up like the ruin of the first ever casino at South Lake Tahoe. Build your house on the rock of the words of Jesus Christ, and your significance, your meaning is going to persevere. God bless you. Hope that encourages you today. Have a great day.